Hi everyone. Today I want to show you how to make a execution file from a Python file using pyinstaller. So you can use these. You can give this execution file to anybody to run this code in his machine without even having Python installed or any other packages installed, or even when their packages or the Python version is different than yours. It's gonna run perfectly on their machine as well, as long as it's gonna be compiled in the same operation system. So if you do this in the Windows machine, it can be run in any other Windows machine too. So for doing that, I just wrote a simple hello world application with Python. So when you run it, it's just showing hello world. I'm using pyinstaller to make a .exe from .py. So in order to doing that, first we need to go to our command line, just writing cmd here and choosing the command line. Go first check if the Python can run that. So I'm going to my desk. So I put that file in my desktop and I called it execution file.py. So I'm gonna run that Python execution file python.py. So when I run that, yeah, it's run perfectly. Hello world, I'm using pyinstaller, blah. So in order to use the pyinstaller, first you need to install that pyinstaller. I'm going to use pip for doing that. So pip install pyinstaller. It's gonna install the pyinstaller, and after that we can make our execution file from there. Okay, so the pyinstaller is installed. And now I'm going to use that pyinstaller. So the command is pyinstaller. You need to be in the same folder that your file is. So I'm in my desktop and my Python file is there too. So pyinstaller space dash dash one file if you have only one file, and then your Python file, which is in my case is execution file underline python.py, and then hit enter. It's gonna make couple of folders here. One of them, it's gonna be my execution file. So you'll see how does it work in a second. Okay, it's done. So as you see, there are a couple of folders created here. One of them is the execution file with the same name as my Python file. So if I double click on these, it's gonna run my code, right? And in this case, if my code was pretty easy, it was just printing something. So it's probably gonna be it's gonna print something very fast and then close it. So you probably won't see what's happening. You can change this icon by a couple of commands. I'm gonna show that in another video. You can compile like multiple files, as I said, instead of only one file. But I'm gonna show them in a separate video. Okay, thanks.